get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Coach DC coming back at you today with another video. And yeah, man, 4th of July edition, and y'all already know what it is, man. We not in the mailbag today, but you know, we in them Stellas. Anyway, that was a shame. Hey, people at Stella, holla at your boy, man. Trust me, you're the best guy you've ever had in life. Anyway, man, so today we're gonna get into some of these we're gonna get into the gunslinger mentality, man. It's because this is like this mechanic. I got some friends, man. I got a close circle of friends, man, and we all kind of debate on how this is used or how this is applied. But basically, you know, some years, many moons ago, probably before some of y'all was alive, we discovered that adding the right trigger to your throws gives your throws velocity and also distance, you know, when used properly. There's a few other mechanics nowadays you got to add to this stuff to make it super consistent. But just as in general, adding the right trigger to your throw will add velocity, right? All right, so now amongst me and my little crew, the debate is always, when do you apply it? Where is it used best? Do you apply it before you start the throw, you know, interaction, or do you apply it on the throw? Do you apply it after the throw? There actually are a bunch of varying opinions, and these guys also, they all use it real proficiently. Like so I can't say that any one of them are wrong. My opinion has always been to use it as a part of the throw, because if you use it to me, now this is me, I'm not saying that like I said, I'm not saying anybody's wrong, but when I use it in the pocket, it kind of throws my pocket mechanics off just a little bit. Like either he'll throw the ball like he's antsy, like a little bit too excited, or, you know, damn, did I really say that? Like, you know, his feet. Yeah, his feet. That's what I mean. His feet. Yeah. Okay. So he can't get his feet set. Anyway, but adding it on the throw has always kind of been, or like slightly before, you know, as you're already into the throwing motion, has always been, to me, the most effective part of it. For me. But the key is that you have to understand that it's not just a hit of the R2 button. Now, this is what we're talking about, guys. Sorry if I didn't explain that, but hitting the R2 button, it's not just a quick flick of it and let it go. No, whatever you add to that throw, it has always been my belief that you have to maintain that throughout the course of the throw until you click onto the guy. That's the only time you let it go, when you click onto the guy. That's when the throw mechanics are over, you know, when you click on. So that's always been my kind of opinion of it. And like I said, I'm not saying that any one of them are wrong, because I've seen them all do it against me effectively. So they're all right to a certain degree. Now, the key is, like I said, whichever method you decide to use, or if you're already doing it, because there are some people in the Madden, a bunch of people in the Madden community who know this, who do this, but it is effective. I for those of you who didn't know or aren't using it or don't use it on a regular basis, it is extremely effective. On this particular game, because of the placement accuracy and you know, all the reticle speed options and all that kind of stuff, I would, if you're gonna use it on this particular version of Madden, and I didn't even really test this out too tough on 24, but I would use near. I would not go with no max distance if you're using R2 to make throws. And that doesn't mean that you can't do it, because I do it. But it just makes the sensitivity of the lead like really crazy. And so sometimes you may get some throws that are just like, you're like, man, what in the world? Where was he throwing that to? And it's simple stuff. The key to the sensitivity part is that you can miss simple throws like drags and all that stuff. But the benefit is, man, you can make throws like this. You know, you can really stretch that ball out and over the last defender and really give your guy a chance. I mean, like some of the throws you can really make, if you can get it down with your particular quarterback that you're using. And that's why in this video, I wanted to just show, a whole bunch of quarterbacks who don't really have like they're not super known except for Herbert, whatever his name is. But him, but mostly, you can do this with anybody, and it's actually going to work with everyone. It's going to work with every quarterback, and it's going to basically give them a little bit more pop, within their scope of whatever they have as attributes for, their arm strength and power and all that other kind of stuff. So it doesn't mean that you're going to take a guy you're not going to take Mac Jones and start throwing 70-yard bombs. I mean, technically. I mean, it could happen, but I mean 70 yards in the air, you know what I mean? And so you just have to understand that still to a degree, you're going to have to be able to measure, kind of what the quarterback's capable of. But at the same time, if you are making your throws on time and all that stuff, man, you're going to get the velocity you want. And so as I make those throws, I'm holding R2 slightly. And it's not a full just R2. No, God, don't do that, because you're never going to catch up to the ball then. So it's measured. All this stuff, like I said, all these buttons are pressure sensitive. Speaking of Mac Jones, look at that. I got that popcorn love, boy. Yeah, but very effective still, simply adding the R2. And it's just, this is no big discovery. This is half the guys in here who probably will watch this video already know this to a certain degree. But you just have to understand the effectiveness of it. And if you can be consistent with it, like most of these mechanics, if you can be consistent with it, you're going to develop like muscle memory to this stuff. And once you develop muscle memory to it, it's like you can start to do it under fire, or you can just start to do it as just the way you play. And that's when this stuff becomes dangerous to me, because I guarantee you, like, I don't feel like I run like a that much of a better scheme than most people. I probably have a better understanding of the mechanics and how they're applied. It's not even that, most people, well, not most people, but a lot of people know some of this stuff. Like the older guys, I'm telling you, they know this stuff, they just don't remember it. Old geezers. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoy your 4th, man. I'm telling you, man, this is one of those days. Normally, man, me and my family do some big, crazy stuff, but today, man, I've been burning it. Like, your coach do a lot of other stuff other than this Madden stuff. So it's like I be having to focus on different stuff and then come back and really knock this stuff out. That's why I'm trying to be so consistent with it, because I'm just trying to, I don't care how I feel when I wake up. I got to just jump up and get this stuff done and get it in. And so, but I'm telling you, man, I'm excited about 24. Because to me, it never matters. It's not going to matter what happens with the game itself. I mean, like, from a gameplay perspective, I'm going to figure it out. Whatever it is, I know for a fact I'm going to figure it out. Man, boy, Ed Oliver was in there trying to go to work on my center, man. He was slapping him all across the head. Man, go back and watch that highlight. He was, goodness. Oh, man. But yeah, man, just to get that distance. And you see thing we talked about yesterday, just really being able to locate, like, if you can locate that spot, you get to that spot, man, it's real in the field out there, dog. If I can get to that white spot, or get myself into position to be going for the ball, outside of the knockout with the defender, man, it does not matter. And so using the R2, you know, is gonna be able to, like, watch, Madden's gonna let them catch up. They slow down your animation so that they'll catch up to you to try to knock the ball out. Yeah. So this stuff is, I'm telling you, it's really a matter of milliseconds and inches. Anyway, man, y'all enjoy your fourth, man. Let me go cook this thing up, man. Here's your boy, Coach.